Clarissa, what do we know about this man now?
Well, Jake, obviously from the minute we witnessed this astonishing moment, we're trying to dig up more information on this prisoner. We weren't able to find anything with the name he gave us, Adel Khurbal. But in the days after our report aired, CNN started talking to people in the city of Homs who told us that his real name is, in fact, Salama Mohammed Salama. He is reportedly a lieutenant in the Air Force Intelligence Directorate. He is also known as Abu Hamza. He was known to run Air Force intelligence checkpoints in the city of Homs. He's accused of extorting and harassing people. And we have now been able to corroborate the information those residents gave us with a photograph of Salama. And it's clear that far from being an ordinary guy, as he presented himself to be, he was a part of Bashar al-Assad's brutal regime who somehow found himself in prison. We don't know why he was arrested. The fact-checking website Verify SY has said that he was held in the prison where we found him for 1 month because of some kind of a disagreement over profit sharing of extorted funds with a higher-ranking officer. That lines up with what we've been told, but CNN cannot confirm that. We are continuing to dig, obviously, and as of this moment, we have not been able to contact Salama himself.
And this moment certainly captures the complexity of the situation in Syria.
Absolutely. I mean, listen, Jake, it certainly captures the complexity with regards to Syria's prisons and detention centers. This regime collapsed with lightning speed. Thousands of prisoners were released. And the reality is that we know almost nothing about who was held, on what charges, where all these detainees have gone now. And when the guard, who was one of the rebels, when he opens that cell door, you can see the shock on his face. He literally said to the man, "I had no idea you were in there for all these days." And, you know, Assad used these prisons as a weapon to hold on to power and this industrial scale detention of his opponents. But this clearly shows it wasn't just opponents who were incarcerated, and it wasn't only opponents who fell afoul of the regime. Also important to note, we visited 3 separate detention facilities while we were in Damascus. In all of them, we found vast amounts of documentation, largely unprotected, people sifting through it. Much of it was destroyed or burned by the regime as they fled, but there are still huge troves remaining, and it's going to take a long time to go through them and get clear answers.
CNN has taken some criticism over how the story unfolded. Talk about how this speaks to the challenges of reporting in war zones and chaotic situations such as this.
Jake, I think we need to be humble about the challenges. It is a chaotic atmosphere. There is a huge amount of flux. It is very difficult to verify information in real time on the ground. I mean, we spent 1 day at the notorious Sednaya prison as rescue workers were desperately hammering away, trying to find an underground red section of the prison that didn't even ultimately exist. And they spent days on that search. Stories take unexpected turns. We continue to report them, you know, without fear or favor, but it is immensely challenging in this environment, and I think we need to be transparent about that, Jake.